What's up, YouTube? This is your girl Jessica, and welcome to my world. Listen, okay, so there's this big controversy when it comes to Tekashi 6ix9ine, who I low-key call my low-key baby daddy, because he is low-key fine as fuck. If you think about it, he is really fine. If you think about it, if you look at him good enough, you'll see how fine he is, period. But people are on social media talking about this recording that got leaked of Tekashi actually snitching on people. Now, I'm a firm believer of snitches get stitches, but I mean, in certain predicaments, I mean, sometimes you gotta snitch, yo. Like, sometimes you gotta put your pride to your side and let it be known what's really going on. Like we all can't pretend like when we were kids and we were getting in trouble and we was finna get a butt whipping, or we was getting put on punishment for so long for something that we didn't really take part in, or we weren't the only one that was doing it. Like, say for instance, you with your cousins and you with your cousin them, and somebody breaks something and you're the only one left in the room, but y'all all were playing together and one of your cousins broke it, or everybody took turns in breaking said object, then you're the only person that get in trouble and nobody else gets in trouble. So now you're on punishment. Now your mom's saying that you're gonna be on punishment for 3 or 4 weeks, and now you're gonna miss out on all the fun, but everybody else has all the fun. Are you gonna A, take that 2 to 3 week punishment, or B, be like, Mom, no, I wasn't the only one who was playing and broke it. Such and so, and such and so did it too, and then boom, everybody in trouble. Like, I understand you gotta ride for your people, but at some point in time, you gotta snitch. And being on punishment and being in jail is two totally different things. And Tekashi 6ix9ine did not want to go to jail for the time frame that they gave him. He didn't want to do that. And I mean, whoever recorded that shit should be in trouble, because I feel like whoever leaked the shit should be in trouble, because that's not for us to know about him, of everything that he discussed in said meeting with the people. Now, he said in an interview and stated that he decided to cooperate with the people the day after he got arrested. And I mean, I don't know, because when we watched that movie of them boys, when you watch the movie on Netflix of them boys that got arrested, and all the dads and everybody was talking about, please comply with the police officers, please comply, just comply. I mean, all he was doing was complying. I know with them, they went to jail for a long periodical time, but I mean, he was complying with them and letting them know what happened and letting them know the truth. So, I mean, the old saying goes, the truth will set you free, and he wanted to tell the truth so he can be set free, because he was already at damn near the greatest part of his career, the best part of his career, where he was well known by millions of people knew who he was and listened to his music and fucked with his music. And then for him to up and get locked up and go to jail for how many years? He would have been fell out by the time he came out of jail. Like, ain't nobody gonna be checking for Tekashi 6ix9ine. Well, no, because of the Trippie Reds and all the other little white-ish rapper little boys, light-skinned little boys that are out rapping in the same fashion that he was rapping. So, I mean, he was trying to save his career and get back to the music. Like some of your faves don't do it, and they just go to jail for years. And, like, people be wondering what happened to them, because a lot of artists go through shit like this a lot, and they get locked up, and then at the height of their career, and then they come back out, and nobody really checking for them. He don't want that to happen, because he got family to help take care of. He got family to support. Like, I mean, you could say anything about this situation, but all in all, Tekashi 6ix9ine, I feel like he did what he had to do, and what he felt he had to do was to snitch. And I wouldn't call it snitching. I would say maybe just telling the truth and not lying. I mean, when you get into the court, if when it gets inside the courtroom and you literally have to swear on a Bible and says, "I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God," and then he lies, he will go to hell for lying. I'm sorry to say, put it in a godly format in this situation, but liars go to hell. And I mean, you can repent for your lies, but as big of lies that he would have been telling versus him telling the truth. I mean, if you were in this situation, just put yourself in Tekashi 6ix9ine in his shoes. If you had the option to either A, tell what really happened and tell the people who were involved in the situation and let them know, or B, suffer through all the time that he would have been in jail and suffer the consequences of losing your damn near possibly lost his career, because he been in jail I think for like a year or two now. So probably a year. Yeah, I think it's been like a year or two. Was it a year? I think it's a year. Yeah, it's been a year. And we're still talking about Tekashi here and there, but not as much as that we were before he got locked up. And if he was locked up for so long, only our generation and a couple kids younger than us know who he is. If you get locked up if you're an artist, a rapper, and you get locked up at the height of your career for like 10 to 15 years, your key fan base has now grown up. They don't listen to your type of music anymore. They don't fuck with you anymore. So when you come out, now you got this felony, this charge on you. So now when you try to come back into the rap business, rap has changed now. Rap is not the same as it was when you first came out. So now you got to try to rebrand yourself. And if that rebranding don't work, then you got to try to get a regular job. And if you try to get a regular job, you got this felony. You got this charge against you. They know you've been in jail for X amount of years. So now it's going to be hard for you to go get a regular job. So now 9 times out of 10, you'll have to go probably work at McDonald's or somewhere that hires ex-convicts. So it's a lot that play in that, and people don't understand, which is why like the T.I.s and the Lil Waynes, whenever they wouldn't went to jail, they still was making music. They still was trying to talk to the people to be able to get to, because at the time when they was getting locked up, they were already still like heavily in the industry, and they had a lot of money, so they was able to like probably talk to the guards or talk to the people to be able to like send out recordings of themselves rapping, so they can put on songs. Because when Wayne was in jail, he was on a fucking Drake song while he was locked up. He recorded a whole verse while he was locked up. Like, it's certain people who can do that. Tekashi, he wasn't at that peak of pivotal time where he would be able to do that, where he'd be able to still be putting out music. Like, really, he really wasn't. And right at this moment, there's no Tekashi 6ix9ine songs being played. There's no radio play. He's not getting paid for any tours. He's not getting paid. And if there's no spins on your songs, he's not getting paid for the spins. He's not getting paid for nothing. So at this point, it's like he's trying to get back to the money, get back to the grind, get back to the hustle. And that's the only thing I can think about. Like, that's the only thing he's been thinking about while he's been locked up, is that I need to get back to this money, because this money is not this. And then in the industry, you have a short-lived time as an artist. Like, your time is not as of being an artist is not a long-term thing, unless you are that 1% of people who can just capture people's attention for years, like the Jay-Z's, like the Nicki Minaj's, the Beyonce's, the Chris Browns, and all those people who've been the Ushers, the Trey Songz, the people who have been in the industry for so long, and they still can grasp your attention when they get on a new song. If they drop a new I'm sorry for all these if they drop a new project, you're quick to go get it. Like the Lil Wayne's. Lil Wayne then went to jail a bunch of times, and we still support his music. He still has a great fan base. So that's all I'm saying. He decided he wanted, since he knew 9 times out of 10 his fan base will like fall off and won't be there when he get back, he needed to get back soon. So In this instances, I feel like snitching was okay for him to do. But you comment down below, tell me, what do you think? Do you think it was okay for Tekashi 6ix9ine to snitch on his people, or do you think he should have just shut his goddamn mouth and not say a damn thing and just took the time that he was given in jail and just sit quiet and be a little bitch? It's up to you. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend to come over. It's lit shit happening over here. Period. Poo. That's what's up. Welcome to Justice Squirrel, and I'm out.